All right, guys, we got something super interesting here. Check this out. When was the last time you seen this? All right, guys, ManCave Collectible Reviews coming at you this week with another toy hunt. We are going to start off this week at Back In Time Collectibles in Gastonia. You guys know the drill. We've been here. It's our buddy Jimmy. We're going to see Jimmy. He's going to talk about some new stuff that he's got in the collection. Let's get right to it. All right, guys, we got our boy Jimmy. Here he is. Jimmy, you doing okay?
Doing well, doing well.
All right, he's got some stuff we're going to talk about. So let's talk about some of the new stuff. We're going to highlight the new stuff that's come in the store. Then I'll just kind of do a run through and we'll look at what else is in inventory. But talk about what we got on the table here.
All right, so we got a really nice collection of Battle Beast in. Some pretty awesome stuff. We got some of the last run guys. A lot of their vehicles. You don't hardly ever see the vehicles. We got some Silverhawks in, some GoBot stuff, Mask.
Awesome.
This thing right here is a Matchbox, almost like it's actually called, how you say that? Gargantua. It's like a Matchbox version of the Megazord. It's pretty awesome.
It's like Matchbox Minosaur.
Kinda, yeah.
There we go.
And then we also got in some original Batman stuff, Batman Beyond. These are all sealed.
Oh, those are sealed.
Those are all sealed. Yep.
Very nice.
Very awesome stuff.
All right, and then back over here behind us.
Turtle stuff, we got in a bunch of vintage turtle stuff. We got over 120 vintage turtles, and I mean, every one of these is completely different. So we got them separated by characters, Leonardo, Michelangelo, and they're just all different characters. Almost all of them are 100% complete. There might be one maybe missing a missile or something, or a weapon or something. But yeah, a lot of good stuff.
So guys, I want to tell you, these are ManCave approved right here because they are very clean.
Yeah, very cherry.
These are extremely clean. I've actually looked through a lot of these. He does have some carded stuff over here as well. But the loose stuff that he's picked up is unbelievable. It is very, very nice stuff. So if you've got something in mind that you need, shoot Jimmy a text. We're going to get all his contact information here while we're in the video. But if you find something, if there's something on your want list, hit him up. He'll let you know what he's got in inventory.
For sure. Moving around, we got in some good old, we don't do a lot of sports stuff here, but we did get in some classic starting lineup stuff. I thought that was kind of cool to get in. You don't see it very often. Got in a few Transformers here, some third-party stuff, some Masterpiece stuff. Some pretty awesome stuff. Of course, we're always getting new Pokemon, so if you're a big Pokemon fan, definitely let us know. Beautiful Dino Rider collection. We've got it all bagged up in pieces. I was going to put it all back together, but it takes a little while to get some of these put back together. So
you said all these are complete and
beautiful. Yeah,
very good. They're very good condition, guys. These are.
Yeah, there's all the men that go with the actual dinosaur and stuff like that. And both of these guys are complete and got all their stuff.
Cool. Awesome.
Our Funko Pops, we're overflowing with Funko Pops. We've got them with 700 Funko Pops in our inventory. This is Funko February, so all Funko Pops, new and pre-owned, is 20% off. And we got a lot of really awesome stuff, harder to find stuff down here in the case here. And then, of course, our walls are filled, and we've got some in our back room. We've got them at my house. We're just overflowing with Funko Pops.
Awesome. My wife has already dabbled in the Funkos a little bit, and I think we've actually took a few off your hand at that 20% off as well.
Oh, yeah. Of course, we're always getting Transformers in, so a lot of this stuff is refreshed, a lot of new stuff in. We got all the Seekers for the Earthrise line. We've got pretty much every Seeker. I think we did sell Thrust, but other than that, we've got the rest of them. A lot of good stuff, a lot of good third-party stuff. Of course, our cases are filled. We're overflowing with Transformers too. And like I said, we're always getting new stuff almost daily. I've got a box over here that I hadn't even had a chance to go through.
So again, guys, that's a situation where hit Jimmy up, let him know what's on your want list.
Definitely.
If you don't have it right now, I'm sure you can hold on to that want list and let them know if something comes through, right?
Definitely.
So what we got up here, we got some Rangers.
So these vintage Rangers, of course, this is a full set here, but these vintage Rangers came in just a couple days ago, and they are awesome. And they're just little cheap novelties. I think they're like $5, and just something super cool to display.
Very cool. Very cool. Cool. All right. And then obviously we're going to do a walk around, just kind of see what you got going here. If we have any questions, we'll shoot those at you. But
I mean, man, we've gotten in, dude. How many DC collectibles did we put out? Probably like 60. So there's probably about 60 new McFarlane DC collectibles that we just got in.
That's awesome.
Well, don't.
Yeah, we'll avoid that. We'll avoid the messy area. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I don't know if you noticed this or not, but we went through and redid all these.
Yeah.
And changed them up a little bit.
Yeah, this looks awesome.
But Marvel Legends, how many? We got 95 Marvel Legends in, right, Johnny?
95 Marvel Legends.
Yeah, we've already sold about half of that.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Tons.
Very cool. All right, guys, we're going to do a little walkthrough here. Jimmy, thank you for the tour.
Of course.
Go ahead, let these guys know how can they get a hold of you and your shipping process. How you'll work with these guys, ship stuff out.
All right. So we're on all social media platforms. We're on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. So you can reach us on any of those. You can call me at 828-234-9580. Just give us a call. You can pay over the phone. Or I can PayPal invoice you, however you prefer. We can get you boxed up, shipped out. I send tracking numbers. I box really well. And so if you got any questions or if you're looking for anything, just let me know.
Many of our viewers work with Jimmy, and
yeah.
I've always gotten amazing feedback. So you guys can work with Jimmy on anything you see in this video. Anything you see, hit him up, let him know you're interested. You guys talk it out. I'll put all of his socials down in the description so you guys can get to it easy. So, all right, let's get our walkthrough done.
All right.
All right, guys, so we're going to start rolling through. Now, obviously, as you guys know, I'm not going to be able to go through every single figure, but we're just going to kind of hit through, what's on the fronts here. And if you have any questions about anything, you can always hit up our boy, Jimmy, and see what he can do for you. So, and obviously right here, we got our TMNT stuff that we've kind of already looked through. Got some really, these are some super nice figures that he's got here. And when I say they're minty fresh, they are minty fresh. So, if you got something on your list that you're looking for, I would feel comfortable saying, pretty much anything in these stacks are, going to be good to go for you. So there's where a little hole where I picked up some stuff the other week from Jimmy. We got all our Power Ranger stuff. Got a signed Red Ranger there. Bunch of loose stuff over there. So let's see here. Some of this stuff. Let's see if I can do a little zooming out. I don't think I can zoom out here. I want you to be able to kind of see everything that you got. Just gonna kind of run down through it all. Lots of loose masters over here. Vintage stuff. Very nice. Got a lot of stuff up top too. I didn't really go over all that. Well, I'll try to hit that toward the end. But if you're ever in the Gastonia area, this would be one of the stores that I always give out to you guys. I have people hit me up all the time saying, hey, I'm coming to the area. Can you let me know where I need to go toy hunting? And this is definitely one of the stores that I always, have listed that you got to hit up if you're ever in the Charlotte area. There's all those Marvel Legends that he was talking about. Tons of loose Marvel Legends. Which again, we just don't have a way to really go through the bags, all the bags on these. Got Spawn, McFarlane section here. All these are in box. There's Heatwave, that's one. I don't think I've seen that before. And yeah, I know I'm kind of moving here a little bit. Just pause the video if you're kind of wanting to look into something a little closer. Hit that pause button. Got a little more older stuff. This is a great Batman right here. Scarecrow. The old DC superhero. Some of my favorite ever, probably. A couple different vehicles down there. And coming on up and around. Got our Star Wars section here. Some hot, I don't know if it's Hot Toys or Sideshow. Oh no, Spin Master. Got Yoda up there. Got some lightsabers. Got some bunch of loose stuff here. Just a vintage collection and older R2. And lots of Transformer stuff. Here's an in-box Optimus Prime vintage right there. Mr. Fantastic. Mr. Fantastic, there you go. Lots of Masterpiece figures down there. Lots of, actually a whole lot of Masterpiece, and then a lot of the Carbots and stuff in there. And we'll come back around. Sticking with the Marvel theme here. Got a bunch of Marvel Selects up there. A little bit of vintage, a little bit of modern. Got some Hot Toys. These are ridiculous right here. That's insane, these Hot Toys. Got in-box Marvel Legends. Got some up there on their side. Coming on through. Video game stuff. It's kind of cool there. It's like a 2-pack. Sabretooth and Ken. And he does do video games as well, as you can see. Got some of the video game stuff. And we've already seen the Transformers, but we will this is kind of a mixed bag aisle here. Just a little bit of whatever. Some Looney Tunes. Coyote and Roadrunner Looney Tunes there. More Looney Tunes. These are pretty cool actually right there. Sylvester. And as I zoom on around, got a wall of Beast Wars, so that's big right now. A new movie coming. I'm sure Beast Wars are going to take off for a bit. A lot of loose stuff there. And then tons of loose Transformers, as Jimmy's already kind of took us through over there. A little bit of everything, third party, regular mainstream, Hasbro, the whole deal. Got some NECA here. If you got any holes in your NECA collection that you need to fill, there's the gargoyles. If you have any gargoyles you need to fill holes in. I guess we're going to take a look up here. But Jimmy actually hired Optimus Prime to work here, so there he is. He works the cash register. So we'll take a look here. We got some Super 7 reaction there. Check this out. Probably my favorite Skeletor I've ever seen in MOTU. To me, that is the definitive Skeletor. And then this thing, Jimmy, what do we? You said you really don't know any more about that than I do, I guess, huh?
Yeah, so it came in on a collection. It's Super 7. It's in a bunch of different languages on the bottom.
March 2019.
Came out, yeah, March 2019, and it's got a little bit of English on it, but overall it's mostly Japanese and other languages all over the bottom. So if anybody knows any information about it, post it in the comments.
Yeah, definitely. Drop a comment down below. I would love to know.
I know it's Super 7, obviously.
Yeah.
But other than that, that's all I really know.
I'll say that He-Man and that Skeletor, look, I mean, to me, that is the He-Man and Skeletor. So yeah, I don't know. Let us know in the comments, guys, if you can give us any details on that. Looks like you got some cards. Is that what cards are those?
Pokemon. Yep, we got some
Pokemon back in there. Oh, you do. You got some Marvel Masterpiece stuff. I know you can't see it real good, but
stuff on the top.
You got some loose DC up in here. Coffee mugs. Got some. That's an awesome Skeletor right there. Faker. Those are fresh.
Battle on the Faker.
That's the Maddie the Maddie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
classic
the
stuff.
with Bizarro.
Yeah.
That's the hard one to get.
That's cool. And we got some loose pops. So we don't see this a lot, guys. So Jimmy getting some loose pops. You don't see that very often. Normally people are selling them in box. So that's cool that you can, if you're not an inbox collector.
There's a lot of really hard to find pieces in there too. Like we got some Lost Boys and some Dark Crystal and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
And again, they're 20% off all month of February.
That's awesome.
Those are a little bit more higher end Grail pieces.
Casey Jones is cool right there for sure.
Yeah, he's new.
Baxter Stockman over
Baxter's
there.
new.
That's very nice. Darkwing Duck. Got a sewer layer. Sewer layer looks fairly close to complete.
It's 99%. It's missing the
The
elevator
little
lever.
elevator lever. Yep.
It's got the spike ball and all that good stuff. So everything
Very
else
nice.
is there except for the elevator lever.
Cool.
It's even got the cardboard.
Pretty good shape too.
Yeah, it's in pretty good shape. It's got a little bit of sticker stuff on here.
Yeah.
Which, if I took a few minutes, I'd probably get that
I was gonna say that would come off very easy,
off pretty easy.
either by you or by the end user there.
I've got some other turtle vehicles that I'm working on getting up here. I know I've got a turtle copter, Technodrome with a box, the driller, foot cruiser, a couple other things.
Cool. Got a few
It's hard
random.
to see from the reflections.
Yeah, a little glare, and then I know you guys love to collect My Little Pony and stuff, so
Got some Jurassic Park.
we do got some Jurassic Park. JP goes in with the My Little Pony.
That's right. Got to put it somewhere.
Those are some good JP pieces, though.
Dinosaurs need something to eat.
All right, guys, and as I said, we'll come back through. I wanted to come back through because we missed this. So if you got holes in your TMNT collection, whether it be NECA Cartoon or NECA Movie, he's got them. Got the Van Helsing Bride of Frankenstein Mummy and Frankenstein's Monster there. So yeah, if you got any holes,
I've got about 40 more loose NECA cartoon turtles that aren't in the store yet.
Nice.
They will be here soon.
awesome. We'll catch those on the next time around.
All right, guys, so that was Back in Time Collectibles. Our buddy Jimmy, he's got a great place there. So again, if there's anything you see in this video there at his store that you're interested in, hit Jimmy up. All his information will be down in the description below. I did pick up a couple cool things from him. We'll go over that in the haul portion of this video, so hang around for that. Get ready to go hit up a Walmart and then a Target. So hang around and let's see what they got on the shelves. All right, guys, we are in Walmart. Check this out. Got Ultimate Warrior and Brock Lesnar and their Ultimate figures. Got a lot of cool stuff here. I've kind of glanced down the aisles already. Got the In Space Pink and Zeo Yellow Rangers there. Then we do got Papa Shango. Got Ultimate Warrior back in there. Undertaker. Kind of makes you wonder when the next wave of the superstars are going to drop. Got the Rotan down there. The Cody Rhodes and the AEW Supreme. Got multiples of those. Little Adam Page back in there. Looks like I think they're all Adam Page. Got the Crocmaster. Is the 40th He-Man. Haven't seen that one in a while. All those kind of got gone. Bellator back in there. Lots of Origin figures. Snout Spout. Leech. Evil Lynn. Oh, there's one. That's awesome there. Zodak is cool. I don't think we've seen him before. That's kind of a new one. Come on down. Got the Superpowers. This is the newest wave there, I think. Wonder Woman looking really good. It's actually one of the better Wonder Woman figures we've probably ever seen. Got the page punchers. Cold level Superman. Looking good. Wish that was a regular Eradicator. Yeah, now we got your Dungeons and Dragons Rack War, which we seen a few weeks ago. That is. Wonder how that would look with Mythic Legions. More Dungeons and Dragons. Coming on down, we got some older Legends. And then got the Pizza Tossing Turtles, Raph, Mikey, which we've seen a few times already. And then we got Mikey in the skies there. The Triceraton, who looks pretty good. And then the Transformers. Legends class and Legacy figures. And then some new collectible plushes there. Yeah, you're fine. I'm sorry. So yeah, cool to see all the turtle stuff again. I think that was probably just... Oh, there's Leo. Alright, let's head on to NECA. So normally this end cap is pretty full, but it's pretty not full. Ultra 7? I don't even know what that is. Have to drop me a comment down below. Let me know what the Ultra 7 is. This is pretty cool though. The train from Hogwarts Railway. It's like a collector's edition. That's pretty neat. And coming on over, we got our messy NECA section. It's actually what that is. It's a breakdown of maybe a new setup they're doing. I don't know. There's some Medusa and Mego. It's kind of nice. His face. Got a lot of the Ultimate Aprils there. With them knees, boy. Goodness gracious. Rough. Pinocchio, which is a pretty good movie. The figures look great. NECA, always killing that kind of stuff. Got Goliath and Demona there. And just a mess of stuff down here at the bottom. People have just crammed stuff all down in here. But that's cool there. There's the 4-pack. Still hanging around. Mummy, still hanging around there. Coming on down, got some Turtle 2-packs. Still hanging around. Shredder, Splinter, and then them in their original forms, I guess. And Funko Pop. So that is it. Let's head on to Target, see what we got. Alright guys, we're going to start in the toy section. And what's really interesting, this is the toy section. And check out all this NECA that is actually in the toy section. Look at that. I mean, everything NECA related is in the regular toy aisle. That is different. And I mean, there is everything NECA related here. So, I mean, if it's NECA horror, you got options. So, yeah, this is wild. It's cool, Jason. So, yeah, I mean, something new for sure to see in the toy. I don't know if that's a new thing or if whoever did the night stocking here just didn't get it right. But they're $11.49 for She-Hulk. There's the What If
Red score right there. It's pretty cool. Or the what ifs. Or the duck. Some of the Dungeons and Dragons. The G.I. Joe Python Patrol. Some bats. Like 7.5 inch. Legends, Moon Knight's back in there. Oh, there's the new movie Shazam. That's cool. The Batman Beyond. Oh, that is the... Been a while since we've seen that figure. Black Lantern Superman back in there. Got a King Shazam. Dungeons and Dragons Avenger. Or the Gold Label Aquaman. Transformers, not a whole lot going on. With these guys, got the big Jada Prime down there. And coming on around into the Dreadnought. Pretty cool looking. Ooh, we got some of the turtles. Turtle stuff there. Triceratops, Shredder. And another Shredder back in there. Whole bunch of the Goddess. Stratos there. Frosta. Lots of Frosta. Stratos looks really good. And we got the Storage Shell Donatello, Raph, and Leo. So yeah, looking good there. Astroverse Too Bad. Our wrestling figures, check that out. Got the 3-pack there. Lots of Shawn Michaels. Neck and Neck and the Ground Ripper. Let's head over and see if there is an actual NECA section at this point. Alright guys, we got something super interesting here. Check this out. When was the last time you seen this? Huh? Like that's wild. Multiples of them. Then you got the 2, 3 Toxic. That's the glow in the dark one. You got Metalhead down there. You got the Robot Bebop and Rocksteady. I mean, you got the channel back here. Channel 6 News. I mean, this is... What the heck is going on? It's like this Target had all its stock just sitting back in there forever. Yeah, that's wild. Beyonce. Got some of the Batman 66 stuff. Got a big Atom Smasher over there. Vegeta. I think I got that one in the collection. Just got to get him opened.
Alright guys, we are back in the man cave. We're going to do just a really quick run through here on some of the toy haul. I ended up going ahead, as you can see, I picked up the Dino Rider set from Jimmy at Back In Time Collectibles. So we got some of those out here right now. Got the T-Rex, the Pterodactyl, the Ankylosaurus, some of my favorites. I didn't have the T-Rex as a kid, but I had a lot of the smaller sized dinosaurs. So probably if you had to ask me, it's one of my favorite action figure lines of the 80s. Now, I was a little too small probably for these right when they come out. But, you know, I can't remember. I would assume maybe my parents picked these up in the super, super late 80s or maybe even into the early 90s when I probably picked up my Dino Riders figures. Or, who knows, they could have even been like a hand-me-down from a friend or a neighbor. I just can't remember exactly how I acquired them. I just know that I had them, and I know like the Triceratops was one of my favorite figures as a kid. However, I never had any of the accessories on him. I can just remember playing with him, and the accessories were just part of a box of you know, hundreds of accessories, probably like most of you guys had if you were a kid in the late 80s and early 90s. So anyways, picked up the Dino Riders collection for Back in Time. So really big shout out, big thanks to Jimmy. He did a really, really fair and solid deal on that. So I couldn't turn it down. You'd never see these guys in the wild. You especially never see them in the wild with all their accessories, things not broken and in the condition that they're in. I couldn't say no to that. So anyways, picked those up. Also, we went out and saw my buddy Red over at Red Genesis, and not something I'm going to dive super deep into, but I can remember as a kid having some of the Monster in My Pocket and muscle figures. Red had these, he still has a ton of these, but just kind of random assortments of muscle figures. And then he has a handful of packaged Monster in My Pocket figures, still mint on card, very nice. You can see that card is really solid. I said, let's pick some of these up. So, you know, this was something that, you know, parents of the, you know, early 90s could pick up for their kids and kind of get out of a Walmart or a big box retailer for cheap, you know, not have to buy them, you know, the expensive toys. And we thought we had something, and we did. It was super cool to collect those, and we just had them randomly. Me and my brother wasn't a massive collector of those types of figures, but we just had them intermingled in our toys and in our collection. So I want to pick some of those up. Next up, you can see I picked up some Rangers. So these I actually got from Jimmy at Back in Time Collectibles as well, but I picked them up last week. We went out and seen him last week, and I really had been eyeing these. He'd had them for a little while. I'd really been eyeing them. I just like the look of these figures. I like the 4-inch Power Ranger figures. They've got a more bulky style to them, a design. Kind of reminds me of more like, you know, what you would imagine the Rangers would have looked like in the comic books had they done a comic, you know, back in like the 90s, drawn by like a Jim Lee, you know. So I know they had a comic book, but this just had that kind of over-the-top size and bulk, you know, amongst especially the male characters. The female characters, not so much. You can see she's not super bulky, but she still kind of has a little bit of a stylized look to her. So I just thought that was cool. I picked up the 5 Rangers plus the Green Ranger. You can see on the back of this, I do plan on trying to go ahead and get Goldar Alpha 5 and the Putty Patroller there. So, you know, it'd be cool to go ahead and pick those up. They're not super expensive figures, even on card. It's a very affordable line that you can pick up, and they're all over eBay, so very easy to try to acquire those. So that's just a quick rundown of some of the haul. I've got a really cool box that came in from a company called Import Dragon. They're a big distributor up in Canada. They sent over a care package and said they would like to kind of partner with me and have me show off some of the things that are coming down the pipe or are currently on the store shelves. So I don't fully know exactly what's going to be in those boxes, but we'll take a look at that. Maybe do like a separate haul video for those, because I think there's a good amount of stuff in those boxes. So I would like to share that with you guys. And that's it, guys. We're just going to keep toy hunting, keep seeing what's on the shelves. There wasn't necessarily anything on the shelves I wanted this week, but the shelves are packed. There's a lot of stuff out there, Transformers and, you know, DC Multiverse and different things like that. It was so amazing to see that back stock, that restock of that NECA TMNT Cartoon stuff. That was unreal. I've never seen anything like that in all my years of toy hunting. I've never seen a stockpile like that. So maybe that's a good sign for folks that are, you know, just now wanting to get into the hobby. So, you know, be on the lookout as your targets. Hopefully that is going to be a normal thing going forward. So anyways, that is it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, drop that like down below. If you're not subscribed to the channel, we'd love to have you as part of the ManCave Collectibles team. And lastly, always drop those comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys and talk and communicate with you. That's really why I do it. I love this community and I love you guys. So have a good rest of your weekend. Until next time.